Right, so for the next few minutes, I'm looking for ideas, but I also want to communicate some things that are going on with, I guess, just say my life. All right, I just got that bicycle rack, but waiting for this live to turn on, I got a little thirsty. All right, so this car now has a new bicycle rack, and it's really holding up good. I've had it for a couple of days now, and just kind of throw the bicycle on. Let me just try to do it with one hand, see if it's possible. Because I do have some kind of concerns, so throw it on. It's not going to be perfectly put on because you put it through the loops, you loop it around, and then I make sure to lock it in 3 places. This lock would go on this bar and tire. This lock goes on this bar and tire, and then this one's already on there, but this one, I'll take this one off, and this one will go on this frame, and then the bicycle rack, so that'll hold it secure in 3 spots. I've had 3 bicycles stolen, so there are 4 bicycles, maybe 5, and it's been a big concern now. I've been spending more money, but it holds up really good. Got the side straps nice and tight. It doesn't seem to move, but I haven't really gone on the highway yet. It could fly off on the highway. That's a bit of a concern. I've only done short drives. This thing is it's interesting to me how flexible this thing is. It's designed to have a bit of a give there. One thing that concerns me is that when I stand back here, I have to wonder what the law is. I mean, it's got to be legal if it's sold in the stores, but what's the law about visibility for my brake lights, for the license plate? It does make up for the lack of the problem with covering up the lights a little bit by putting these red things on. But I think it should probably be legal. It's not so much I'm covering up the lights or plate directly as much as it's like you just have to kind of move. It's 3D. It's not a 2D cover. It's a 3D. You gotta like rotate around to be able to see everything. I wonder if that would be a concern. I mean, cops pull people over practically just for the license tag, like the stupid lack of a light for your plate. That's dumb. But I don't have a light on the plate. I don't even know how that's even a law. But that's a concern. But taking this off and putting it on is much easier. Watch it. It only takes like oh, I just broke something, didn't I? Okay, the pedal one-handed is not good. That's a concern. I could break this window one-handed. Okay. So that only takes a short bit of time. Whoa. That only takes a short bit of time just to take it off and put it on. So there it is. It's off and on. It's just a matter of the time consumption is the locks and the strap. That's it. Before it was this having to take it in and out of the car, and I'll just kind of show the space if I could do it one-handed. Okay. This whole right side of the space is what the bicycle was taken up before, and now I can lay down in this area. I need to really rework it for sleeping, but it would take like almost 5 minutes because I'd want to everything would pile on my bicycle. I'd have to take off the front tire and the seat, and then have to finagle it in. I designed some straps for the whole process, wherever those straps are. I had to tie it up, and so I could make it easier to get in and out. And I had to shift things and move things. But spending $35 on this bicycle rack is a real benefit. I have no problems opening up the hatchback with it on. I don't have to remove it at all. And I was actually considering a temporary one that you fold up, a silly bicycle rack that you fold up and take off, and that was like $20 more. I figure if I'm going to get one, it's going to be permanently in the back of the car. So I'm going to keep it. I threw away the packaging. I'll just commit to it, and have good, quick, just mobility, have faster mobility. And that's a heck of an advantage. I was out riding bicycle today, and I got in a bit of an accident. I wanted to demonstrate that. It was really frustrating. I ran into a chain, and it's so weird. It made me flip forward. I hurt myself. I damaged the camera. I damaged the bicycle. I didn't realize I damaged the bicycle until I hopped on and started pedaling. But I was going forward, and I hit the chain, went underneath the tire, and then came back and hit the sprocket, and that's what caused me to flip over and fall off. Is really not an easy chain to see, and it caused the sprocket to bend it. No, yeah, I was actually recording as I was riding, so it definitely, the camera fell out onto the ground and whatnot. But it's something I'll have to bend. It's I think here, just kind of go back. Yeah, there it's rubbing. Okay, so right here I need to fix, and so I'll have to get some like pliers or something and bend it back out just like a 1/4 of a millimeter, because it's rubbing. It's still rideable. That was annoying. I was trying to read a big sign. It's some historical sign, and then this chain was just out of nowhere. It wasn't marked or anything. It's to a parking lot, and I ran into this stupid thing and fell off my bicycle. That doesn't happen often, but I just have to be surprised by it and not. I like to say I pay attention a lot when I'm bicycling, but this car is I mean, for me, it's comfortable. I know where things are right now. There's just maybe a few things that need to be changed around. I need to make things a little more functional. I've been thinking about drawers for the inside, and instead of having this box set up, everything in here I just don't really use, but I keep things like tools and stuff in case something tragic could come along where I'll need one of them types of tools, or cloth tool, some major tools and winter clothes. But I do have a lot of winter stuff out still. But yeah, it's the this is the sleeping area pretty much. What's kind of frustrating, I laid this board down to have something a little more comfortable to lay on, because I had problems with trying to remove this thing. It won't budge. This get that out of the way. This nut just won't move. Like this nut here, I wanted to take this nut off and it won't move. I got some of these pieces that just won't move, and I'm thinking maybe I need to hammer them out. This thing came right out. This is garbage. This is a swivel thing to attach the back seats, which are in, I forget which city I left them. This thing I actually did bend down with a with a hammer. Since this thing could come off, I want to bend this thing out of the way, but not, well, it doesn't matter if I destroy the thingamabobber. This would be a problem trying to lay on. Try to smooth this new sleeping area out. It's been a lot of benefits to laying down that I didn't realize before. Just stretching out the stomach, changing up the positioning, because sitting in the car all the time it's just not healthy. Even this yoga position suggests you should, like, to improve your digestion, you should lay forward. So not exact, I don't, I think changing that up, having variations of that type of position is a pretty good advantage. So it's not easy crawling back here. It would be easiest to go through the back. Actually, no, I couldn't do that. I'd have to have the bicycle off of the door, because I'm like, I could crawl in and grab onto this and then close it behind me, but the door won't, unless I could use, if I kept the bicycle on and opened that door, it might be bad on the joints, but maybe I could prop it open with my crutch. But then that would be a hassle, because I'd be hanging my feet out the end trying to close the back door. No, the only way I've been able to get in and out of this thing is this, just going from a sitting position and then crawling back there and having to turn around back there and then having my head forward, because I don't want my head towards the back. There's more air and space. It's better feng shui to have your head towards the front. And my head is like right on this thing when I'm laying, but it's comfortable. I can adjust position, lay on the side, lay on my stomach, lay on my back. It's really a great benefit, even in a Ford Focus, to be able to lay down. So this is like this is pretty much everything I need. This bicycle rack has secured the kind of space I've been needing for a long time, and I don't see how I would need to upgrade to a larger vehicle if I can make use of this space. And I think I can improve this space more by getting rid of more and more junk. Like this thing. What am I doing with this thing? This thing is just, I got this old E-pad, and I don't want to keep it anymore. It's too slow. It doesn't even play Hearthstone. The Hearthstone, it crashes. Yeah, it's something you could fall back on, but these touch pads are getting cheaper and cheaper. I got this iPod. I got 3 iPods. I should get rid of one. I want to get rid of this, so I save up some pretty good room by just getting rid of this and the big plug-in. It doesn't even have the USB. It's so old. I need to figure out. I need some ideas on how to get rid of this pad in the best way. Could I sell it on eBay? Should I attempt that, or should I just junk it? I bought it throw it out, you said? All right, well, yeah, that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. I want to throw it out in an environmentally safe way. And then food, I keep food from food banks, and I gotta cycle through them better. These apples last forever. It's just incredible how they just can't rot. Potatoes, I'm thinking about trying to cook some potatoes today, so I make up some room. They're growing on their own. Potatoes handle really well against the heat. It's been pretty hot like 2 days ago, and for like almost a week in that period of time. And potatoes, they're a little spongy, but they're holding up pretty good. Yeah, there's little things that I could get rid of. Like, why do I keep all these bicycle tubes? Actually, part of the reason why I keep the bicycle tube now I want to put it on the, yeah, they do. I want to put it on the ends of this. I think they can last a long time with this exercise stick. See, this tube serves as a good like, it slips. All right, it'll slip with just wood against certain walls, but the rubber actually makes sure that it sticks a little bit better. So I found a use for the bicycle tube with that. I keep various straps with me for projects. These blue ones, I don't know if I should really keep them. They came along with the Olympic rings, which I never use even. I forget how much I paid for those. But I used these straps these straps came with it, but I've never used them once. I just got these crutches yesterday. Somebody left these things right by the garbage at a nearby park. I removed the handle, and then there was a little pad up on top here I took off. The other one was missing it. And then I looked in, I didn't really, you could see it in the garbage, but in the garbage there was a foot, like one of them foot braces. So this person threw away the crutches and a foot brace. And I was thinking, I was about to go just yesterday, or today, I was going to go today to off to Home Depot and get some longer sticks for my stick exercise. All right, but these came along, these crutches, and now I started playing with them, and I found that I can do some reverse rows. So I'm gonna stick with these crutches for rows. They're only like, I checked out the cost, they're like $15 at Walmart. I had no idea. I never really considered crutches for exercise before, but I can do reverse push-ups and with these, and they're really quite comfortable. And I've only had them a couple of days now. I'm really happy with that. The stick would have been more of a challenge because I don't know how I would have held on the end for doing reverse push-ups with a stick, with a stick of this length. So I saved some money, and it's a little bit better of a deal with these crutches. And who knows, my next bicycle accident, I'll probably need these crutches. Even though I threw away the handles, I guess I could probably buy more handles at Walmart if that was really necessary. So that's the presentation, I think, pretty much, with the bicycle rack and the sleeping area. I was just going over out loud some of the concerns with this bit of a changeover in lifestyle. All right, because I did get a little bit extra money from extra advertising. Somehow these cop videos, they go through like some kind of a weird cycle where they get popular for a short period of time and then lose that popularity. And it's been a cycle. It happened 3 times now with these cop videos, with the top 2 cop videos on this channel, and then the librarian video on the other, which is on its way to 1 million views. And that's pretty helpful. It doesn't improve my reputation, but I never had a good reputation before YouTube anyway. And also, I got this exercise thing. I think I kind of showed it off before. It's been mainly used as a back brace. Yeah, it's just a good way to prop up for driving. But look at that mess. I gotta throw this away. This is a catnip. It's a catnip when it's a square stem. I pulled all the leaves off, crushed them in this thing, and then sieved. Sieved. Yeah, there's the last two. I need to toss this stuff. I'll toss it in a little bit in a good environmentally safe place, and then drank the green liquid, and that was it. I don't feel any different, but I'm sure the catnip is working positively in some way. Yeah, I have to make sure that I don't ever lay on my computer, because that's a concern. Whenever I'm shuffling things around, I could shuffle something underneath my sleeping area and then lay on it, and that makes me a little nervous. So it's something just to worry about. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I have to talk about, though. I was just making a quick presentation, and yeah. So where's the stop button?